Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight to Boston, and today I'm back for episode number 42 of my Atlanta Braves franchise here on MLB 15, the show. So today we are wrapping up the NLCS. I'm going to put Game 6 and, if necessary, Game 7 in this episode. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, though. Take a look at the postseason bracket as we get ready for Game 6 back in Wrigley after a dramatic Game 5 victory, thanks in large part to a 3-run home run by Drew Stubbs in the top of the 13th. The Cubs have a 3-2 series lead, and they have a chance to advance to their first World Series since 1938. That'd be a full 80 years if we're considering that this is taking place in 2018. So pitching matchup for today is going to be Barrett Lou versus Cody Martin. I think it's Barrett Lou. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name exactly, but early on it's going to be a base hit in left field for Soler. Here comes the runner Rodriguez, and he is safe. So Jorge Soler getting things started early with an RBI single, and he puts the Braves on top 1-0. Now later in the inning it's Todd Frazier, 1-1 count. Frazier pops this one up, shallow right field. First baseman Anthony Rizzo is there just inside of fair territory. He will make the play. Third and final out of the inning. So we advance to the bottom of the first. Take a look at the Cubs lineup today and look at Arizmendi Alcantara, 0-74. He, I believe, was 1 for 22 entering this game in the series, and make it 1 for 23. He goes down on the cut fastball. Cody Martin with his first K of the day in the later inning with 2 men on it. Schwarber going down to the same pitch, so a pair of strikeouts looking for Cody Martin. He gets out of the first. It's 1-0 Braves now. 2 men on for D. Gordon, but he's going to strike out here. Drop their strike to first in time. And this would be a common theme of this game. Missed opportunities for the Braves. You're going to notice multiple innings. Here we go again. 2 men on with 2 out, but this time it's Calhoun who's unable to come up big, as he has been doing a lot so far this postseason, but can't do it right there. Now we're going to skip ahead. It's going to be the bottom of the third. It's Alcantara up. I mentioned how much he's struggling this series. He goes down again on the cutter, so he can't seem to hit that cut fastball up and in. But here we go. Top 4 again. 2 men on. This time it's Benito Rodriguez, but he gets jammed, and he's going to pop this one up. And the second baseman is going to be there to make the play. That was Addison Russell. So a ton of guys left on base so far for Atlanta. I think it's 7 total through 4 innings. And then it's Freddie Freeman. This time he's going to hit one deep center field. Doesn't need anyone on base to score this time because it's going to be a solo home run to the deepest part of the ballpark. Freddie Freeman goes yard. Now, he entered this game just 2 for 17 in his own right in this series, but actually I think he was 2 for 17 entering Game 5, excuse me. But anyway, that would do it for Barrett Lou. So despite only allowing 2 earned runs so far, I guess the amount of opportunities he's let up was enough to get him out of this game. Luckily, though, it would be Daniel Hudson to come in, and he would get out of the jam there. So we advance to the top of the 7th. It's 2-0. Soler up at the dish. He's going to get jammed here, and Anthony Rizzo with a diving play to prevent. I don't know, I mean, I'm not really sure if Soler would have reached base anyway, but I thought that was a good defensive play nonetheless. And then Calhoun, deep left center field, and gone! A 2-run home run. Cole Calhoun goes yard and makes it 4-0. We double the score, and look at Calhoun pimp this one. He knew it was gone. That was a hanging breaking ball from Rafael Soriano, and Soriano knew it was gone too. He didn't even want to look at it. He was not happy with himself after that one. Now top 8, it's Fulty Navich up at the dish. This is Malik Smith on first. He's going on the pitch. He's going to try and get all the way to third, and he's in there. So he goes first to third on the sacrifice bunt. Some nifty base running there by the Braves, and then D. Gordon up next. He's going to fly one to left. The left fielder is going to be there to make the play, but that's plenty deep enough to get the speedy Malik Smith in, and that will make it a 5-0 game. Atlanta now in control of this one, but bottom 8, it's Anthony Rizzo. A pitch 101 for Cody Martin to deep right center. This ball is back and gone. A no-doubt homer for Anthony Rizzo, and he gets it down to a 3-run game. So I'm going to bring in Jason Hirsch after this. Even though it's a save situation technically, none of our big 3 relievers, Sims, Weisler, or Andrew Miller, were fully rested. So even though it was a 3-run game, I decided I wouldn't go to them unless it got down to 2 runs or 1 run, because I really wanted to save them for a potential Game 7 and have them fully rested so I could just deploy them at will. And I figured with a 3-run lead, it should be enough for Jason Hirsch. I mean, he shouldn't give up 3 runs in 1 inning. And then on top of that, we get an insurance when it's Freeman going yard for the 2nd time today. So that's going to make it a 6-2 game, and now I feel a little bit more confident with my decision to go with Hirsch. So he's got a 4-run cushion now, as he will come on. Actually, he came on with 2 outs in the 8th there. And Cody Martin's final stat line was 7 2/3, 7 hits, 2 earned, 7 Ks. But there we go. Hirsch strikes out Almora there, and that would do it. So the Cubs win Game 6, and the Braves win Game 6, and they force a Game 7. So this one is going the distance, 2nd straight time. We are going the full length for a series here, as it has been a very dramatic Braves playoff run so far. But there we go. Take a look at the box score here. Lou was knocked out of the game after 4 innings, only 2 earned runs, but 10 hits, and a lot of men left on base. So here we go. Game number 7. Mike Fulty Navich versus Mike Minor, the former Brave, getting the start for the Cubs. Cubs in Game 7, and of course, Foltynewicz, not his first elimination game, not his first do-or-die game this postseason. Remember, he pitched Game 5 in the NLCS against the Washington Nationals. So here we go now. Foltynewicz on the mound, 1.23 ERA this postseason. And take a look at the Braves starting lineup. No changes from Game 6, except we do have Derek Norris in there against the left-handed pitcher Mike Minor instead of John Jason. But it's Benito Rodriguez getting things started early. Deep left field and gone. Benito Rodriguez, second batter of the game, and he goes bridge, a solo home run. And look at this, Junior Lake out in left field. This ball actually gets thrown back in. I thought this was cool, as this does happen. The fans at Wrigley do that sometimes, and I'd imagine they were probably not too happy giving up a home run in the first inning there, but here we go. Take a look at the Braves lineup, and Alcantara still hitting leadoff. Unbelievable that Joe Madden has stuck with him. I really can't explain it, but either way, he would go down on the changeup. So first strikeout victim of the day for Mike Foltynewicz. Now it's bottom to Chris Bryant up, and Bryant high, deep. If it's fair, it's gone, and it's off the foul pole and gone. So a towering fly ball for Chris Bryant gets the Cubs on the board, and this game is tied once again. And Bryant, he knew it right when he hit it. I mean, that ball, that was going out no matter what. The only question was whether that was going to stay fair or not, and it just stayed fair. So there we go. It's a 1-1 game now. Kyle Schwarber is the next batter, 2-2 count. He's going to hit one deep center fielder. The Cubs going to go back-to-back at the track. Peraza makes the play right up against the ivy. Inches from a home run there. Schwarber almost gave the Cubs the lead. And Mike Foltynewicz has a serious case of the Allen Webster face going on right there. But here we go. The Freddie Freeman up now with Gordon on third and 1 out. He strikes out. That's a big strikeout. And then Frazier grounds this one to the shortstop. So we get D. Gordon on third with 1 out and can't bring him home. That is another missed opportunity. We've had plenty of those so far, and really in just this episode alone. But here we go now. Junior Lake up bottom 3. First pitch, Lake, deep left field. This ball is back and gone. A solo home run. So Junior Lake gives the Cubs the lead. It's the long ball that's been killing Foltynewicz so far. 2-1 now. Chicago on top, and it's Calhoun. Calhoun drives one to deep left, and that's going to get down and one hop up off the ivy. Calhoun's going to stroll in the second. Here comes Soler rounding third, and he will score. So this game is tied once again. Calhoun gets into third. I'm not sure if they credited him with a double or a triple there, but it's an RBI nonetheless. 2-2 now. It's Derek Norris up next. Norris is going to fly one left field. This one won't get out, but it will be plenty deep enough. Calhoun is going to try and tag. Here comes the throw from Lake. The play at the plate is not in time, and Calhoun scores. It's a 3-2 game. The Braves have the lead once again. Now top 4. It's Jose Peraza. Peraza is going to hit one. Actually, the same inning Peraza hit was the next batter. Excuse me. He's going to get one into the gap, and I was thinking 3 off the bat right here. He's going to try for it. Peraza is safe at third. So it's a 1-out triple now. We've got another man in a good run-scoring opportunity, and this one is going to go off the glove of Schwarber. Here comes Peraza, and he is safe. Mike Minor was late to cover. There was no play at the plate, and Peraza gives the Braves another run. Now it's 4-2. But here we go. It's the Cubs' turn here in the bottom half of the 4th. That one's going to be hitting to center field. That will be an RBI base hit for Addison Russell, as the runner will come around from second. And it's now a 4-3 ball game. But bottom 5, Foltynewicz 0-2 count, and Alcantara goes down again. Foltynewicz's day would be done after 5, though. I thought he pitched pretty poorly this game, to be honest. 5 innings, 3 runs. I think he had maybe 6 or 7 strikeouts, but overall was not very effective. Now later in the top half of the 6th, and it is D. Gordon who's going to knock home Jose Peraza with the RBI base knock. That'll make it a 5-3 game. Bottom 6 now, it's Matt Weisler on. He's going to strike out Starlin Castro. He would get through a 1-2-3-6. Now on to the top of the 7th. It's Calhoun up. A great run scoring opportunity here, but he grounds it right to the shortstop. Castro flipped to second for 1 out of first in time. A 6-4-3 double play, and that escapes, or that erases that opportunity for the Braves. Now Weisler out for his second inning of work. A man on first, but on the 30th pitch of his outing, or of his evening, he is going to induce the ground out there. So on to the bottom of the 8th, it's Lucas Sims up. Drew Stubbs, the hero from Game 5, deep left, bat flip, and all that ball is gone. A solo homer for Drew Stubbs, and it's a 1-run game here. The lead is cut in half. So Drew Stubbs beating the Braves once again. It is incredible. I really didn't think this was going to be the guy to do damage against us this series, but now it's Alcantara. Remember, 1 hit this series so far. We'll make it 2. That one gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's trying for second. The throw, not in time. Alcantara's got himself a double here with no outs in the inning. Now he's on third with 1 out. It's Anthony Rizzo, and Rizzo, blooper. If this one falls, it's tied, and it does fall right in front of Calhoun. I kind of can't believe the third baseman Frazier didn't try to make a play on that, but whatever. So the game is tied. Game 7 is tied, and unbelievable stuff. We're going to bring on Andrew Miller now to face the lefty Schwarber. He would retire Schwarber. This one's going to be flown to left. That would be caught, so Miller only came on for the 1 out there. Sims got the first 2 outs at the ending, but now it's D. Gordon leading things off in the top of the ninth. Jason Mott up, and Gordon, one of the most dangerous base runners in baseball, is going to have himself a leadoff single. So, of course, when Gordon gets on, he's going to steal second. So he's on second now with Benito Rodriguez up, 1-0 count, and Rodriguez takes this one the other way. Good stab by Chris Johnson, who came into the game for Rizzo after Rizzo got pinch run for in the bottom half of the 8th. Now man on third. Freeman failed in this opportunity earlier in the game, but he gives the Braves the lead. That one's into the gap. That'll go for extra bases. Gordon scores, and the Braves are on top once again. A huge RBI double from Freddie Freeman, and he is pumped up on second. Check this out, screaming at his dugout as the Braves have the lead once again. Now here we go. I'm going to tell you the honest story here. I didn't mean to steal third with Freeman. I was trying to kill a bug and drop my controller and accidentally hit L2, and Freeman gets picked off. So anyway, we're going to skip ahead now. Bottom 9, 2 outs, pinch hitter Miguel Montero up. This one's lined right to the second baseman. Rodriguez makes the play, and the Braves win Game 7. Unbelievable. What a dramatic game. I got to say, this entire playoff run has been some of the most dramatic playoff games I've ever played on MLB The Show. I don't know what it is, if it's this team or if it's something about MLB The Show this year. I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping it's made for some pretty entertaining videos. But the best part of it all is we are not done yet. We are moving on to the World Series. The Braves have won the National League pennant. Unbelievable stuff coming down from 3-2 in the series. We have won it. Unbelievable. So there we go, the Braves celebrating on the field. They the Wrigley fans have stuck around here, surprisingly enough, but there we go, in slow motion, some slow motion dapping going on, and there it is. We're taking on the Boston Red Sox, the team, the city that originally where the Braves originally played, actually, the Boston Braves. I think they played in Boston until like the 1940s or something. But anyway, that is going to be the World Series matchup. That will be in the next episode, so I hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching. This is out. Peace.